is a delicious and hearty way to enjoy a whole cauliflower, including the leaves, stems, and the core. Here to share how it's done, we welcome back Plant Forward chef educator Lauren Chandler. Great to see you.
Great to see you, Hannah.
This is a great recipe because we are going to get in and use that entire cauliflower.
There's so much food here that would go to waste if we don't, and people are just in the habit of peeling these off and getting rid of it. But I actually like how these taste more than the actual florets.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll be curious to see what you think.
Well, it's kind of intimidating when you look at it not knowing what to do, but you're going to kind of break it down for us
Exactly.
today.
It's cauliflower butchery.
Yay. That's perfect.
I'm going to just trim the end off here because it looks a little haggard. It's seen better days.
Okay.
And then let's remove these. And you'll see, because of how it grows so into the ground, right in here, there can be some dirt.
Okay.
And you can just give them a quick rinse.
Sure.
And we're not going to do that today, but just know
we're doing
that
just
they would
the
be
quick
clean.
TV version. We'll just kind of get in there with your hands to start. Is that the easiest way?
You could just use your knife and have at it. And then what we'll do is chop these up. I like to go really finely.
Okay.
About like 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to broil all of this.
Oh, cool.
I broiled on here once before because I really want to get people into broiling. I think that if, folks just get intimidated and don't know how to use it and are afraid they're going to burn whatever it is they're trying to cook.
Yeah.
And really, you just got to stay close, keep your eye on it, get to know your broiler.
That's true.
It's kind of, I think I mentioned before, that it's like an upside down grill, super high heat. I use high
That's a great way to
broil.
think of it, yeah.
And I just put it on the top rack, and it's so quick, which is very convenient. When
it's like you do have to stick around, but it's not going to take a long time.
No, it's worth it.
Okay.
Right, so I'm not going to chop all these up, but you get the idea.
Cool.
And then again, they're smaller, so they don't take as long to cook.
Yeah.
Also, because the heat's so high, but we're not having it in there under it for a long time. We don't want these to be too big because we want it to be tender and cooked through.
Okay. Yeah, because
then-
those are pretty hardy parts of the plant there.
For sure.
Okay.
Same with all of it, the core.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get in here and remove this, and then I'll chop this stem here.
Same thing, just go for it.
Yeah, just go for it.
That's
and
cool.
Again, I'm going to make them on the finer side.
Yeah.
And we'll do the same, pretend we did that.
Awesome.
And, well, actually, backing up, hold on. We want to do this over here.
Oh, okay.
Because these are more dense. These are going to take less time to cook. They're more watery, and these are more dense. So we'll cook this part, the core, with the florets.
Oh, okay.
And we can even use the leaves here. But you want to keep your eye on it because this will go
Those
real
are more
quickly.
tender, yeah.
And so just pull them out as you know, keep your eye on it, pull them out. And, then we're gonna get in here, and you can cut it in half and then in quarters and then go along the core, or I like to just cut right around like this.
Yeah.
And I want bite-sized florets, again on the smaller side so that they cook all the way through.
Sometimes you get those giant chunks and it's like, well, this isn't really helpful.
No, how do we eat this? Unless you're dipping, right? Like the buffalo cauliflower. And from here you can again just like go along where they break naturally, or you can use your fingers.
Okay.
And just
easy
separate them.
Easy, easy.
So you can work on that.
Okay, I'll make some of these a little bit smaller. This is kind of a fun project for cooking with the kids too. Just have them do kind of the little teeny tiny ones. Okay.
And then we still got this like honking core here, but of course we're going to use it. So I think the best way to do that is to cut it in half and then in quarters like that.
Okay.
And then you can just cut it again into these thin slices. And that will go.
The theme is just go for it with
go
the cauliflower.
For it. Yeah, just go for it. And knowing that the smaller pieces are going to cook faster, so you want to try to keep them somewhat similar size and just keep your eye on it. I also want you to notice how much food is here.
Yeah, holy cow. I was just thinking to myself, this is a whole forest of these florets here.
And imagine if we just had the florets, we wouldn't have any of this food.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I do want to chop this up because I do want you to get the full effect of how much food is actually here.
Totally.
And then we've got these Maitake mushrooms.
Yes.
And they are so meaty and savory and gorgeous. And those don't take as long to cook as the florets. So we're going to put those on the same sheet tray.
Okay.
Yeah. And we want them all to be spread out in an even layer.
Perfect.
And here we go. We're going to just break these up into bite-sized pieces.
Those look so cool.
Go ahead and,
you can
just
go for it.
Yep. And then it's, some nice oil, a little bit of salt. And then when it comes out of the oven, I'll do a sprinkle. I use toasted sesame oil.
Oh, yum.
And we can add a little bit of sesame seed and sesame oil. So this is what it looks like when it comes out.
Look at that.
And
so much great color.
You could always add, put your egg on it, some polenta, toss this into pasta.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things you can do here. And
that looks so cozy too.
We got our little sesame seeds.
Yum.
You could put these with your eggs if you can afford eggs. And then I have these beautiful wild onions that came from across the street at Rubenette.
Those are amazing.
And they even have these beautiful flowers. These were wild foraged, and they're very similar to. They kind of have like a garlicky flavor.
Okay.
And they're also known as triangle leeks. So you could use any type of green onion or spring onion for bringing in some more flavor.
So good.
And here you are.
Oh my gosh, look at all. Okay, I gotta get a little bite of everything. This is so much food.
Look at all this. And you could serve it with some kind of a sauce, like a miso sauce. Or But check these out. I mean, they're so beautiful.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
And I love how easily that came together. Super simple, but you're not wasting.
No.
And there's so much food here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll leave it with
you. I see the vision. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
You too.
Okay, we'll have this recipe and more about Lauren on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.